For this week, we are going to continue to use Wayne Thiebaud as our inspiration while looking at his delicious cake paintings. We will be designing and creating cakes with slices cut out of them using shadows and value for the layers. Have you ever thought about bakers and cake decorators as artists? Artists don't just have to paint. They can also be creative in different ways, like adding frosting and decorations to delicious desserts. Let's get started. I will be showing you how to draw a cake with a slice cut out of it, adding shadows and value in your colors. I am using Sketches Pro for this tutorial, but you could definitely do this on paper or in any other way that you can draw. So first in Sketches Pro, I'm going to start a new document. And to create the cylinder that the cake is, we're going to use a few specific tools to make it look pretty good. I will use first the ruler tool and the circle to create an oval. I'm also using the pen that has a thin line, and it's in black right now. I could change that color, but that's fine. So I got my thin black pen and my ruler that's set on the circle. If you grab both ends here and pull out, it will create an oval. It might be a little picky sometimes, but if you do it right, it'll create a stretched out circle. Okay, there we go. This is going to be the top of my cake. So I'm going to draw the oval, and then I'm going to bring it directly down and draw another oval, but I don't have to actually finish it because I don't need the back line. So I'll just draw a little bit of it. And now I can draw a straight line to connect these two edges to make my cylinder. I can either use the ruler or the line tool. I'll just use the line tool and connect. So this is why I didn't need to draw the back here. I can just erase this. I'll make sure my line tool is off. I'll erase these little lines. So now I have a cylinder. To make the slice out of it, I need a few guidelines to tell where to slice it. So I'll go back to my line tool. So here is the middle from my lines to the line. I need to know where that is because that's where my slice is going to be cut out of. Right there. I marked the middle, and then I can draw my lines all the way down. And I also need to know about where the middle, right here, I'm going to just, okay, it's about right there. There we go. I can add my lines. Perfect. Now I'll go through and erase the lines I don't need. Okay, this looks like a cake with a slice cut out of it, or a wheel of cheese. I don't know. I'm going to also add the layers that I want in my cake. I might choose a different color though, because I want the frosting in there to be the layers. So I'll choose a straight line again, and I can draw a layer. You can also do this in black. It doesn't really matter. I just chose pink. That's going to be the cream between each layer. Okay, I'm going to add a plate too. So I'm going to do this by choosing my circle tool again. That's an oval. And making a big plate underneath it. Whoops, no. Sometimes this is a little touchy. There we go. I'll bring down the plate again because I'm going to add some thickness to the plate. Okay, now I'm just going to go through and color the basic colors of what I want. So maybe my cake is actually just bright pink. I'll use the fill tool with this little stencil here and choose the solid color for my basic fills. Oh, that's so bright. I think I want a lighter color. In my layers, I want to choose value colors from light to dark, and this can be any colors you want. So I think I'm going to pick green, but there's not 5 different greens, so I'll have to actually modify my green colors in here. So I'll start with the green that I see. I think I want a lighter one than this. Add. There we go. I have my layers of cake going on. I can also color the plate. That can just be like a blue or something. Sure, whatever. Okay, if I want to decorate it, you can choose different tools, add some frosting, whatever you think would look good. Oh, I have an idea. I want to make some drippy frosting, so I'm going to draw some drippies. You could add some frosting on the bottom top edges. You can add some words. Maybe my words could be, I don't know, #1 superstar. I'm not sure. #1 person. You don't have to add words. Maybe I want to add flowers or something. That might look better than that. Here's a little flower. There we go. That's cute. I could add more, but I think I'll stop there first. I will add a background color. Polka dots. Okay, that's kind of fun. Okay, now I need to add the shadows that make this look a little more 3D. So I'm going to pretend like my light is coming from the top right, and I'm going to create a shadow going this way. And I'm also going to shade in one side of my cake piece. So to do that first, I'm going to choose a new layer. And in this layer, I'm going to click on the gear and actually turn the opacity down to maybe, I can always turn it down a little bit more, but maybe about right there is fine. Okay, that looks good. And then I'll choose my black color and a pen. So when I color, my opacity is up on my pen tool, but since the layer is darker, this will be a shadow on a top layer. And if I erase my shadow because I made a mistake, it only erases this one layer. Shade this here. Okay, I'm actually all done. I have my cake. It's kind of decorated a little minimally. I have values from light to dark in my cake layers. I've added a plate, a background, and even added my shading and shadow layer. So you can see that I have shadow on this part of the cake and this part. Because you can imagine if light is shining this way, the light would shine right here, but it would not shine on this side. And then it would cause this cast shadow. Okay, good luck making your cakes, and I can't wait to see what they look like.